Well, Craig, you must be absolutely delighted with the run of form the side's been on. 2017, won every game so far in the league. Just what's the change been? Because obviously you've been challenging at the top, now at the top, but it's been a fantastic run, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a good run into the new year for us. But really, we haven't done anything different from the beginning of the year. Really, we've just again, as a group of lads and as a team and a club's been working extremely hard, just taking each game as it comes and trying to pick up management points. And everything's gone for us at the minute in time. We've had a bit of luck in games as well. That's gone our way, especially in the recent games. But all in all, really, it just goes down to lads' attitude. Attending training every week, playing, giving everything in the games. We've always got a nice, good group of lads there. We're in the squad, and yeah, it's gone really well. We're delighted with it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. We've got to carry on this run and see it through. There's many more hard games coming up, so up now.
And I suppose that's one thing when you look at the fact that you've got 3 players in the team that have already scored 20 plus goals. I mean, it's not a bad thing to have, is it?
No, our front line, we could play, 2 or 3 different combinations, and every single striker we've got has got something different. And it's a good mixture to have, really. It really is a good mixture to have. Myself, Craig, we discuss it every week. We try and play around, try and look at who the opposition is going to be, and try and pick a combination that's going to suit us, really. At the end of the season, Chris Wood did, great for us, a big time ran down the middle, but for the last couple of games and the back end of the season, we've had to mix it up and go with complete raw pace, and that's the advantage we've had this year as a unit, and no one's soaked, no one's got the face on with the decisions that's made. We're a group, we're a team, and we want to try and achieve promotion this year, and it's great to have a good mixture of forwards that we can rely on, really.
And I suppose that's the thing when you look at the division and just how competitive it is. You look at yourself, Penistone Church, AFC Emley, Hull Road Rangers. I mean, and there's a few others as well that maybe you're thinking if they can go in a good run, it just shows how much competition there is to go and get that top spot.
Yeah, it's massive. This is, since I've been in this league and been around these leagues, it's the strongest I've seen it this year, and the teams that go over fully deserve it. And I think the games coming from now from the season will be vital. And it doesn't matter who you're playing. If we just went through a good run, don't get me wrong. A lot of the top 6 teams have played and come away with 3 points, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's top 6 or bottom 6. All the pictures now are completely ruined. It's a leveler, for it doesn't matter where you're playing. It's a complete leveler when you start, and everyone's out there to try and get 3 points. So it really is every game's a battle, and whoever comes through at the end of the season will deserve it, because what's been notorious over the last couple of years is it's probably been a 3-team league, and everyone else is there, and 3 people run away with it. It just hasn't been that way. You go all the way down to nerves that fight to get in the playoffs, champion. Anyone can beat anyone in the top 8, and that's just to start with. Not even thinking and looking at the bottom half of the teams. And I think it's just such a competitive. It really is just such a competitive league this year.
And when looking at the league and the popularity of it, obviously in a few weeks it's the NCEL Groundhog weekend, and obviously you'll be involved facing Knaresborough. So how much do you look forward to a game like that, knowing that there'll be, a big crowd and plenty of people coming maybe to watch NCEL for the first time?
I think it's good. I think it's good for everything, really. I think it's good for the advertisement of the league. I really do. We were involved with it a couple of years ago at Penistone Church, and it was great to play in that. And I've rather than having 20-30 people watching, got a couple of 100 people there. So it's great for the players because they get to play in front of a good crowd, a good atmosphere, which I think is good. And I think it's good for their experience as well, because you've got a lot of players that are the young kids that haven't played in front of a good atmosphere, and I think it's good for them. It's good for clubs, because obviously for the revenue, every club in the league, probably lives month to month, and on that side of things. So yeah, I'm fully behind it. We're looking forward to the side of it. There's the day for us, and we'll play our part and make sure that we all stay behind at the end as well, and make sure that we all have a drink with everyone that's attended and mix in.
And just finally, then, looking at, being where you are in the table right now, just how important is it that you do take it game by game, and you don't look at the finish line before you've got the points?
Yeah, we don't really have any interest in the league table. I mean, it might really sound daft at the minute time. We have no interest at the minute to the league table. Let's get the next 3, 4, 5 games out of the way, and then let's have a look at the position there. For us, we just try and take maximum points week in, week out. We've got some tough fixtures coming up. Let's see where we are, in, like I said, 3, 4, 5 games time. I'm sure that at that point then the table will be taking really, really, really good shape, especially as well with a couple of rivals playing each other around us over the next couple of weeks as well. I think, Allroad and Peniston's got a, tough, play each other this weekend. Henley's got to go to, probably one of the informed teams in the league, Rossington. Anyone can pitch points off anyone, so let's see where we are in a couple of weeks' time, and then let's judge it from there.